If God has ever given you a promise, don't let the waiting convince you that He has forgotten. There were people in the Bible who stood exactly where you are. God promised Abraham he would become the father of many nations. But years passed before Isaac was born. God promised Sarah a son. When she was far beyond the age of having children, God anointed David to be king. Yet he went back to the fields, then ran for his life before he ever wore the crown. God gave Joseph a dream, but before the palace, there was a pit. There were chains. There was a prison to everyone else. It looked like the promise had failed, but God was still working. Because the Bible says, God is not a man that He should lie, nor a son of man that He should change His mind, has He said. And will He not do it? Has He spoken? And will He not fulfill it? Numbers 23:19. And His word also says, though the vision tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not delay. So if God made you a promise, hold on. Hold on. What He speaks, time cannot erase. Delay cannot cancel. And circumstances cannot change, because God cannot lie. I still remember that moment when you whispered hope to me. You planted something in my spirit that no one else could see. There were days I held it close, like a fire in my soul. But somewhere in the waiting, questions started taking hold. Every closed door made me wonder if I'd misunderstood. But deep inside my heart, your promise still stood. Time may test my patience. Time may test my patience. Fear may shake my faith. But your word has never changed, and it never will. Oh, God cannot lie. If you said it, I will believe it. Even when I cannot see it, God cannot lie. Every promise still has power, and every word will bloom in its season. Heaven and earth may fade away, but your truth remains. God cannot lie. I've learned that waiting doesn't mean you've walked away. Sometimes you're preparing me while you're preparing the way. The seed beneath the soil looks forgotten for a while, but hidden isn't hopeless when it's resting in your hands. You never waste a season. You never waste my tears. Every step has brought me closer than it appears. So I'll keep trusting, even when it's slow, because your timing has never been wrong. God cannot lie. Every promise has your name on it. Every word will find its moment. You have never failed, not one generation. So I'll keep standing on your declaration. God cannot lie. Abraham waited, and you were faithful. Sarah laughed, but you were faithful. Joseph dreamed before the palace. David was anointed before the throne. What you start, you finish. What you promise, you perform. You perform. You perform. Every word, every promise. So I refuse to let delay convince me that you changed your mind, because you haven't. God cannot lie. My future's safe inside your promise. Though I cannot see the ending, I know the author, and He is faithful. Every mountain, every valley, every season will testify that God cannot lie. If God made you a promise, don't bury it because of the waiting. Don't surrender it because of the silence. The God who spoke it is the God who will fulfill it. Hold on. His word has never failed, and it never will.